That sound means it's time to verify. Are you hot-natured or cold-blooded? It's quite interesting how two people can be in the same environment for the same period of time, and one will be taking off layers while the other is reaching for a sweater and space heater. I'm that person. Producer Tom can relate and submitted this question to verify.
It's that time of year again. It's cold, like really cold. But it's not as cold as it is where I'm from, which is New Jersey. I thought that the warmer winters would feel a little better. They don't. It's still freezing. My dad says when I moved from somewhere cold to somewhere warm, my blood thinned. Is that true?
To verify, I consulted the Mayo Clinic and heard from Dr. P.J. Miller, assistant professor of hematology and oncology at Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist. They conclude the claim is false.
So this is actually what we'd refer to as an old wives' tale, meaning there is no significant medical evidence behind this question that actually happens. But even with saying that, that is something that a lot of people do experience temperature differently when moving from a northern climate to a southern climate. And a lot of that just has to do with the perception and getting used to a warmer climate or getting used to a colder climate.
That said, your blood pressure can change with climate. Mayo Clinic found blood pressure is generally higher in the winter and lower in the summer. Low temperatures cause blood vessels to narrow, so your blood needs more pressure to move through the thinner veins and arteries. That doesn't mean your blood thickness is changing, even though it's reasonable for you to think so.
I myself grew up in New England, and then I actually lived in the Mid-Atlantic for a while before living in a tropical climate for a couple years. And now I live in North Carolina. And I do remember the first time that I traveled from the tropical climate back to a New England winter and remembering how truly cold that winter was. But that, again, was all perception.
So in conclusion, we verified Tom's claim is false. No, your blood does not thin moving from a warmer climate to a colder one or vice versa. Your body just isn't used to the temperature change, and maybe you're not properly dressed for it either. With your Verify, I'm Megan Maleris.